Are we live? Maybe.
My name is Zero K Fits, and I hate Facebook ads because
you guys hear me?
Facebook
Can you
ads
see me?
was always blown up out of proportion as one of the best traffic sources, but in reality, it's not. I hate Facebook ads because
looks like it. All right, what's up? How's it going, guys? All right, let me check some stuff here. I've never done this before, so this first one's kind of just going to be a test. As you can see, I've never done it before on here. All right, I think we're good then. Let me set up some of my windows here. Does everything sound okay? Sweet. This is pretty cool. All right, so that first time I set it up on, I clicked webcam on accident instead of like going through my streaming service. And so then you can't share your screen or anything. And then the webcam wasn't working. It wouldn't let me click my actual webcam, which was weird. So anyways, I think I got it fixed now. So this first one's kind of just a test. I just wanted to see how everything works out. I planned on kind of setting something up here in the next like hour before I went live here to kind of give you a presentation. But it took me so long to get this working properly that I didn't really set up a whole presentation. Well, and what's cool is I'll be doing this. If this goes well and it's fun, like, and you guys enjoy it, I'll do it like once a week. So we'll just try it out, see how it works and stuff like that. I'm pretty excited to see kind of how it works. I know a lot of people say you can rank pretty good doing live streams. I've never really tried it on any of my channels, so just a fun little test here. So let's start out with just like Q&A, I guess, see where it leads from there. So what questions do you guys have? Like, what struggles do you guys have on YouTube, starting YouTube channels? Like, have a lot of you guys started YouTube channels? Have you actually been implementing things I've been teaching? And if you have, what kind of struggles and issues have you guys run into so far? So for initial boost, that's a good question. So what I always recommend is you start out by finding like low competition keywords. And so again, this is something you can do in vidIQ. So inside of vidIQ, it'll show you, and you don't have to use vidIQ. You can use a lot of other sources that are free to find keywords that are in your niche, but they're low competition. And so by doing that, you can find these niches and these keywords inside of niches. For instance, I make money on YouTube without making videos. So when I started that 3 years ago, that wasn't even a keyword. Like, no one used that. Like, it didn't pop up. No one searched for it. So I kind of, was able to jump on a really, really, really small niche. And so now it's getting bigger, but that's kind of how you want to start out a channel. So if you're maybe want to do one on like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example. But if you see what I'm saying, you don't want to, so like, you don't want to go after Fortnite, right? You don't want to go after Fortnite. You want to dive in here and look for kind of some things that are like more popular topics or like easier topics to rank for. So like Fortnite's like one of the hardest niches, right? But if you come in here and you go like Fortnite and you start like doing some of this right here, you're going to start finding like niches inside the niche that are way smaller, right? So like Fortnite Jennifer Walters office, like what is that, right? So this is something that obviously looks pretty popular, but anyway, I picked the highest, like hardest niche to do, but if you see what I'm saying, as a beginner, you want to go in and find these keywords that are not as hard to rank for, if you get what I'm saying. Plastic surgery and dental field, but for tourists, travel to Colombia, safety. What do you think? This is a good start? Yeah, long tail keywords, John Walsh. That's what I'm trying to say. So you want to find those long tail keywords, and again, this is a bad example because it's like one of the hardest niches to do. But like, You just keep doing this. Like, what is Fortnite video against Apple? Let's check that out. So obviously there's a Fortnite against Apple thing. And so that's kind of the idea you want to go for. I'm kind of brain farting on some examples, but what can you say about YouTube ads to one's video? What do you mean? What question is that? What can you say about YouTube ads to one's video? And so, like, for example, if you wanted to do like sports, if you wanted to do sports, so what I would do is go in and find players that are, so obviously sports is a really broad niche. So let's see if I can make a better example. Sports is a really broad niche, okay? So we'll say football, okay? So now we want to do football, okay? Now we want to do NFL. So we want to make videos about NFL, right? Well, if you just try to rank for NFL, it's going to be really hard to rank for that. So we need to dive down and say, okay, let's find players, specific players, but not like Patrick Mahomes, okay? Players that are not as popular. If I'm starting a brand new sports NFL channel, okay, I'm not going to start out trying to rank for NFL. I'm not going to start out trying to rank for Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to dive down and try to find players that are like, they get searches and they're kind of popular players, but they're not players that people search for often on YouTube. So maybe like Doug Baldwin. Let's see what they got out there for Doug Baldwin. All right. So, and then that's what I would do. So as you can see, here is the rise of Doug Baldwin. All right. And it's only got 4,000 views and it's ranked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So literally, that tells you right there that Doug Baldwin maybe is a video that you can make that will get views, because you're seeing right here, it's proven that you can find views. Like this, Joseph Vincent got 593,000 views with this video, but this one's only got 4,000 and it's ranked. So that's a good sign that you can get clicks and views on Doug Baldwin's video, but you can also, start out with a video like that and still get ranked with a small amount of views. And so again, to find that out, you can go to Neil Patel's website. He has where you can look up keyword searches, how much keyword searches are, and that's a free keyword research tool that you can use. And then of course vidIQ is what I use. I have the boost version of vidIQ that I like to use for that, because you can type in NFL players and it's going to pull up literally like everything dealing with any keyword dealing with that at all. And show you the competition and show you the search results. But when you're starting a brand new channel, that's what you want to do. Okay. So maybe you go down even farther, somebody who's even less known than Doug Baldwin. All right. So that's how so you can do that for any niche. And I think that's where people don't really understand that, is that you can do that for any niche, no matter what niche it is you want to get into, no matter how competitive it is. If you do your research, like what I'm showing you, you can find those keywords inside of that niche that literally are untapped. And then you'll be able to rank easily for that keyword, right? So then you can go after keywords similar to that long tail without very much search volume that you can rank for to start building momentum. You'll start getting subscribers and all of those things, and slowly you'll build up to where if you want to make a Patrick Mahomes video, you can do that. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about building up. I know, I've said that it's that you can, go viral really quickly, but you have to really know what you're doing to do that, right? So if you want to go viral on YouTube really quickly, if it's your first time ever uploading a video on YouTube, you're probably not going to get very many views, because you probably don't know what niches to go after. You probably don't know what topics to go after. You probably don't know how to make the perfect thumbnails that people actually want to click on, or the perfect titles, tags, all the research that goes into that. All right. So that's why it's a slow process. And so that's why, I built my program, is to help it be a faster process. And so obviously, if not, some of you people are saying you're struggling to get views. That's probably why you just you haven't done enough research to figure out how to do it the right way yet. And so it's a slow building process. Even my channel, By 9 to 5, it's been a really slow building process because I don't upload often. And it's been a process for me to learn how to be entertaining on camera, Because if I'm not entertaining on camera, it doesn't matter how good my thumbnails are. It doesn't matter how good my titles are. None of that matters, because if I can't get you guys to stay on the video and watch for retention, then it's not going to matter. So it's kind of been a whole different thing for me doing this personal brand channel. It's a lot easier for me to, keep retention and stuff on videos like this. But where I am showing my face talking on camera, it's a whole different ball game. And so it's been a slow build for me as I've learned how to get better at it and things like that. So a lot of building that goes into it. Wow, we got 39 viewers. That's pretty freaking cool. All right, so what do we got here? What can you say about YouTube ads to one's video? I mean, promoting the video using YouTube ads. Oh, running ads to promote your channel. No, I don't recommend doing that. I definitely don't recommend doing that. It's probably not going to pay off. I'm running ads for like my course right now, and even that, it's tough to get people to it, and it's tough to get people to sign up for like the webinar and watch through the webinar, and then the whole thing I'm trying to set up there. So I've tried to send traffic to my Buy 9 to 5 YouTube channel, actually, to get traffic that way, and it's not, the people don't really click on the ad and go to your channel and like subscribe and watch all your videos and stuff like that. So I definitely don't recommend doing that unless you have a product to sell. If you're just trying to push your own YouTube channel on it, I definitely don't recommend that. It looks like you guys got a lot of questions, so I guess I didn't need to set up any sort of presentation. I probably will for next week, though. All right, so what's the game of WWE videos on YouTube? Many people making a lot with them. They publish for 1 or 2 after main event, got views and private. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing that works for a while, and it's kind of like why... So when I had my, Make One on YouTube Made Easy and the YouTube Advanced Masterclass, that's the kind of more sketchy stuff that one taught, which at the time it wasn't really sketchy and it worked really well. Now it's kind of like they're just making money until their channel gets removed, pretty much, right? So back when I was teaching that stuff, it worked really well, and if you knew you were doing it, you could keep a channel up for a long time. Now it's like they're doing that, and they might make money for a month or 2, and then their channel's probably eventually going to get caught and shut down. So as far as like what secrets, it's just cutting things up, moving them around, moving sounds, stuff like that. Like, if you mess with it long enough, you can get around the bots for a couple days. And so if you get a lot of views, like, I used to do this with one of my channels, where I would just like post it and I'd get like thousands of views literally in like an hour, and then it will get claimed or whatever, or it will get, like, especially with my conspiracy channel, it would get unsuitable for ads, but it'd take like an hour for it to do that or whatever. So that's kind of, it's just like a sketchy thing where people are going to make money for a little bit, and it's not going to be long term. So that's kind of why lately I've changed my 3 channels, like I said in that one video. I've changed my 3 channels around to make them more, within guidelines, so it's not doing those sort of things. So if you want to do that stuff for a quick buck and you're really good at doing it, you can make money and just keep making new channels and doing it again and again. But obviously I recommend, doing something that you can build that's long term, that's going to last, that's why, showing your face or using your voice, which is something that people don't understand. A lot of people still think I'm saying you have to show your face, and you definitely don't have to show your face. If you just have any sort of commentary or voiceover over the video, it makes it your own. It keeps your channel safe for the long term. So all of it's, to me, about building channels that you can keep. So when I first started, I didn't really care. I just wanted to make money as quickly as I could. And so obviously I got some channels removed along the way. And so along with that, I have, really realized how important it is to do things the right way and build them up in a way that is going to be sustainable for the long term, so it can keep making you money year after year. So I don't recommend just like reposting Hollywood movies, reposting WWE videos, things like that, Glamox. I mean, if you want to, that's up to you. It's also not legal, so there's that. All right. Paulo Mendez, knowing that the niche has a high search volume. Yep. WWE videos, can you make money with them? I saw a channel where they upload Stone Cold videos. Yeah, same thing. Pretty much just explained that. But for an initial boost to your channel, it's gold. Yeah, I mean, yeah, those things you can get views on them really, really fast. So as long as there are actually a lot of channels that do that too. So like maybe like a politics channel or, you know, something like that where they give their own views on politics or whatever. They will sometimes post like a Fox News clip or something like that. Where if you're not doing it all the time, like usually, you know, your channel will be okay. But they can, like, I've seen that a lot of times on channels. I do that too on one of my channels as well, where you just post that, like, clip, that clickbaity clip from, like, Fox News or whatever, and it gets, like, hundreds of thousands of views and brings a bunch of people into your channel. Then you start talking about your own stuff and you get a lot more views and a lot more engagement and things like that because you built it up, but you got that initial traction from that one video. So that is a good point. That is something that I see often, something I've used in the past as well. Hey, the channel Real Life Lore, I look at their channel, they don't have ads, 700 million views. Yeah, let's look it up. This is pretty fun. I haven't done this. I've never done it on my YouTube channel. I used to do this once every 2 weeks for my students. It was like a mastermind program that I had, which was pretty cool. And so this is kind of reminded me of that. Except it's free for you guys, so that's pretty cool. And you get just 49 people here. That's pretty cool. All right, so the channel is Life Lore. Is it Real Life Lore? Probably this one.
There are.
This one you're talking about?
This video was made possible in these regions over the next century. The population could grow to.
Why would this not be monetized? It is. See? It's monetized. So I think a lot of times people don't think channels are monetized, but it's just that ads aren't popping up. So I guess a lot of you guys might not realize ads don't pop up every single time you click on a video. Even like when I click on my own videos, sometimes ads pop up, sometimes they don't. Like, it's just, they don't always pop up. So this channel is monetized. They're not doing anything that would make them unmonetizable. This is a cool channel though. I like this channel. Thumbnails are really good, really colorful. They answer good questions. So, and this is the kind of thing, again, where it's, if you're trying to build a channel, answering questions that are interesting that have never been answered before on YouTube is a really good place to start. So instead of copying, and this is the main thing about YouTube that I'll say, like, a lot of people are not creative and they don't think outside the box and they don't do any research and they literally just take the idea someone else did and they copy it, right? But if you take another step and you answer a question like how to safely cross a piranha-infested river, or how Earth's geography will change with climate change, Russia's alcohol problem. So these are like interesting video ideas that have really never been done before, or probably haven't been done very many times. But it's one of those things where if it's done well and the videos are good, which these probably are because they have a lot of views, if interesting questions like this get suggested, there are things that people can't help but click on, right? Because they've never really seen it before. And now that they've seen it, they're like, wow, I kind of want to know the answer to that. I kind of want to know what if every country ending in stand united. I kind of want to know.
This video was made possible.
I kind of want to know what that means.
One another. A civil war was fought in Afghanistan.
And so these graphics are really easy to make. I'll show you a cool site. I'll type it in here that I just started using. So if you guys probably noticed that You probably noticed that I had a lot more editing in my last video I posted yesterday, and I used this site. That's not an affiliate link or anything, but I used that, and it's got like hundreds of different things you can add into your videos. And so some of the things it has, if you click on like video templates, it's got, and you click all video templates, it's got all this stuff in it. So like all these different infographics, all these different maps, and then it's also got these royalty-free clips you can use as well. So the stock footage, basically everything that he used to make this video, you can find on that Envato site. And it's like a one-time subscription, which is really cool. So I got a subscription to it, and I'm going to start messing with it a lot more. So like that cool neon lower third that I had that would pop up and say number 1, number 2, I got that from here. And it's unlimited downloads just for a one-time fee, one-time monthly fee. And so this map made me think of that, because you can put in maps like this using that. So just a cool thing you guys can check out if you guys are creating videos. Yeah, it is really cool. So thought you guys would like that. That's something I haven't really shared a whole lot, so it's pretty cool. All right, what else you guys got? This is a cool channel. I like this channel. Yeah, they got all kinds of things. They have royalty-free pictures. They have all kinds of royalty-free fonts, all kinds of royalty-free music, bunch of stock footage, and all kinds of infographics and stuff, just for that one-time monthly fee. What is the best AI voice software? It is, 1 second. I will tell you what it is. Some of you guys probably already know what I'm gonna say. Bum, bum, bum. It is this. That's the best AI software for voice. That one is the most realistic one I've found. I know there's that one that's like, what, Amazon makes it or something like that. But like, I don't know. Is that even for consumers? I don't know. There's one I remember stumbling across that someone shared in our By 9 to 5 Facebook group. And it literally sounds real. Like, legit real. But I'm not sure. I think it's like really expensive, or it's for businesses or something like that. Maybe someday we'll all be able to use it, and then like literally we'll be able to use speech to text and no one will ever know. That'd be pretty cool, because then you could just literally copy and paste your script in and like have it sound real. That'd be sweet. All right, what's your experience with Vidnami voiceover? I've never tried their voiceover for monetization. And so the thing is with voiceover, like, and this is what I talk about in my course a lot, is it's really it's hard to pass monetization with like voice, speech to text and stuff. But once you're past monetization, like if you use speech to text every once in a while, your channel is going to usually be okay, especially if you don't do it every single time. And especially if it sounds pretty realistic. It's just one of those things where obviously when you're going through a review, it's more strict than after you're done with it. You still want to follow the guidelines and everything like that, of course. But I have heard of people that do use Vidnami speech to text after they're monetized, and they haven't had any issues. So I wouldn't recommend it for trying to pass the monetization review, though, or anything like that. How do those channels get so many views for clickbait videos showing how to make unrealistic amounts of money? I don't know. I'm not sure how they do that. Show us more about your luxury lifestyle. All right, I will. I'll try to think of some other things to show you guys. Google has a good text-to-speech API. Yeah, that's like, yeah, that one. Yeah. I remember listening to that one. That one sounded really realistic, actually. I don't do a lot with speech-to-text because I have my own voiceover people that I use. So I don't really do a lot with it. What are your favorite niches? The 3 that I'm in are my 3 favorite niches. But that's the thing, is so many people are caught up on niches. I'm not going to give my 3 niches away here. Some people already know what they are because I have an 1.5 hour long case study where I show all the stuff about my 3 niches. But a lot of people get so hung up on niches. Like, that's the thing. You can succeed in any niche. And so it's a lot easier if you pick a niche that you're interested in and that you're passionate about, because then, you know, you're going to work harder and make better videos. And if you already know a bit about the topic, then it's going to be even easier for you in that niche. So, what would you advise? Should we focus on other niches or ignore the rain niche? What's the rain niche? Is that just like rain, royalty-free music or royalty-free sounds? Is that what you mean? Exactly how much seconds I use others' videos. Usually around 15 to 30. Again, a lot of people have been asking me that lately. Like, they want an exact number. Like, I'm not a lawyer. And it's gray area. Ask a lawyer and they'll tell you that fair use is difficult. So use common sense. And if you're using the whole 10-minute video, right, then that's probably not fair use, right? Unless it's a Creative Commons video, then you have the right to use it, and you still want to make it your own by adding elements of voice and things like that. Best length for a video is usually around 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes, because if you can keep retention. If you can keep retention, 10 to 12 minutes is good. But I mean, honestly, if you can keep really good retention, like if you have really entertaining videos or something, like the longer the better, because you're going to get more watch time. But most people aren't going to be able to keep retention past, 10 minutes to 12 minutes. So that's the best recommendation, because that's that nice sweet spot between being able to keep people for a majority of the video, but still get a good amount of watch time. So obviously, if you have a 5-minute video, which actually my 2 videos ago is like a 5-minute video, and it didn't really do super well, even though I kept a good amount of views because, the watch time was so short. What about relaxing music channels? They are super easy to make, but super saturated. Yeah, and so those are the kind of niches where it's just not very creative. So like the relaxing music niches, the nature sounds ones, it's really hard to stand out because everyone has those really high quality 4K thumbnails. Everybody's is titled something very similar. So it's really hard to stand out on a niche like that, right? And, with those, they don't last as long either because, you can't really add commentary and things that are going to keep your channel safe in the future, on nature sounds, right? So I think some people just do that because it gets a lot of views and it takes no work to make the video, and I don't know, and because that's what everybody recommends on their make money on YouTube without making videos. That's what everybody recommends. But in all honesty, that's going to be a really hard niche to actually grow a huge following in and keep for the long term. So again, the main thing here is keep thinking outside the box and being creative, right? Doing that extra step, like that extra step of thinking outside the box and doing research and being creative is going to be the difference between people who succeed and people who don't. Simple. Using 15 to 20 seconds or licensing videos. Yeah, 15 to 20 seconds of a licensed video is fine as long as you're adding value to the video. Can you check out the channel movie clips? You think the art drawing niche is good? Yeah, that's a pretty good one. The art drawing, especially, would you be making the videos or would you be like doing compilations of them or what? Cause yeah, those like ones where the thumbnail is like side by side and it's like turning this into this or whatever. Like those are, can get a lot of views. Pretty good niches there. How movie clip channels make money. Kind of the same thing I explained to you when you asked me about WWE. It's kind of the same thing. They're just editing things together. kind of trying to game the system. Something I wouldn't recommend doing at this stage of YouTube in 2021. What was I supposed to check out? Movie clips? Oh, movie clips is, I think they're owned by Fandango.
Now you asked.
So this channel is not like some.
Now
this
you
is like
asked.
Fandango actually owns this stuff. So that's why. Any good sports topics or sports channels? Top 5 compilation CPM RPM. Are you asking me what exactly the CPM and RPMs are of any top 5 compilation? There's not really an answer for that, because here's the thing with CPM. So as far as CPM, RPM, a top 5 isn't the niche, right? So if you do a top 5 banks, that's going to be a higher CPM than top 5 naked women. You know what I mean? You do top 5 naked women, your CPM is going to be very low. If you do top 5 banks, it's going to be high, So top 5 as its own niche doesn't really have its own CPM. You know what I mean? What's your say regarding YouTube Shorts to YouTube virality? So YouTube Shorts, I've seen a lot of good things about them. I've never really messed with them yet, so I don't really have a say. But from what I've watched from other videos, it seems to be growing a lot of people really fast. I don't even know how they work, because when I've tried to find YouTube Shorts, so like obviously if you go like this, you can find them sometimes, or if you do it on your phone. So if you go in they're hard to find. Like, I've never been shown them on my YouTube app, but if you go into your YouTube app, I think, and search #shorts, then you can find them. But yeah, they're kind of a mystery. And the I will tell you make like no money on them though. So you can get like millions of views on a short and you won't get like barely any money. Is the lottery a high CPM niche? And if so, what could be an easy way to make videos? That's a good question. Lottery could be a high CPM niche. You can monetize shorts, but they get paid very little. But I mean, if you can use them, like, and I think the thing is, like, it's got to be an interesting topic, like TikTok kind of stuff, right? But if you can use it, it's not all about the monetization, because anything you can use to grow a channel really fast is like going to be really helpful, right? So anything that you can do to bring in a bunch of subs and views and things like that are going to help grow your channel. By the way, I don't know if you can like this video, since if you guys like the other one, we like this one too, since this is a different video. And so we'll see if it ranks pretty well or not. I'm not really sure how this works, but yeah, like the stream, you 62 viewers. I should have at least 62 likes. All right. Where were we at? Happy to see me live. Thanks, man. This is actually pretty fun. I'm planning on doing a lot more of these. So I know, I don't know. I felt distant from my subscribers lately. Just like not a lot of engagement, not a lot of comments coming in like there used to be. Not a lot of, I don't know. So this is kind of fun. So that giveaway that I'm doing for that $500 gift card is fun. And so a lot of you guys emailed me, which is fun. Just like, get to talk to you guys a little bit. And this is fun too. Like a lot more fun than not getting any comments on my videos. So this is pretty cool. Is it easier to make a viral video on YouTube or Snapchat Spotlight? What? Snapchat is paying $1 million a day for the top videos. Huh. I did not know that. I've never messed with Snapchat Spotlight. Maybe I should get in on that. Please check channel booked this channel using other clips continuously 30 to 40 seconds. What? The channel's called... Dude, Okay, so they're using 30 to 40 seconds. Like I said, there is no exact time frame. Like, yes, I can pull you a 10-minute clip of somebody who's using an entire 10-minute video that's not theirs, okay? Now you're getting into like legal guidelines. Like, you're asking me to nitpick like legal guideline like seconds. I don't know, honestly. So, yeah, there's a lot of examples of channels doing all kinds of things. My recommendation is keep it within 15 to 20 seconds. If there's, videos doing 30 or 40, like, okay. All right. I want to do cat videos. Is that niche too saturated? Cat videos? Everybody does cat videos. It is pretty saturated, and it's kind of hard to stick out. So let's try to find something. What we got for cats farting? A lot. Well, so this is what you need to do. If you want to get in a niche, right? You need to find these high quality niches, or these high search volume keywords. So cats farting. What is this? Is this a real thing? Where did I just go? How did this happen? Anyway, this is what you need to do. Keep doing this forever. Do this, do this, do this. All right? So you find these long tail keywords in these niches that are just... I might not be able to do it this fast. Cats fighting on roof. 2 cats fighting on roof. There you go. The top video has 2.9 thousand views. So we just found, if you can find some videos of 2 cats fighting on the roof, you have a good chance of ranking because the top video only has 2,900 views. But if you have a better thumbnail like this guy's got 1 million views, right? You see how you do this? How did I find that? Just by typing letters in until I found a long tail keyword that works well. And guess what else? If you title the video exactly that, 2 cats fighting on the roof, you're going to rank first because no one else has made the keyword 2 cats fighting on the roof. So that's kind of what you want to do. But if you pair this with like vidIQ, where you can look at 2 cats fighting on roof, and find the actual keywords that people are typing in, but people are typing this in because it popped up in this box, right? So 2 cats fighting on roof is something that people do type in. So if you're the only one that typed that in, you're going to rank really high if someone types it in, right? So that's what you want to do. So that's what I'm saying. Any niche is not saturated. You just have to be creative about how you do it. So you can't just come in here and be like, funny cats compilation on your first video. You're not going to get any views. You're going to be on page 75. If you do this for your first video, guess what? You're probably going to trickle in a couple hundred views. And that's how you slowly build momentum. So that's something just people don't think outside the box. They don't do their research. They do what everyone else does. So if you come in here and you go funny cats, what new people doing new channels will do is they'll come in here and they'll copy this video. Funny cats. Don't try to hold back laughter. They'll copy the title. They'll copy the thumbnail. They'll be like, why in the heck don't I have any views on my video? I did something this popular guy did, right? That's because he has a following and you don't. Look at how, okay, all the way to page 50 is going to have 1 million views on it. All right, so you can't just copy that. You got to get creative. You got to start with something like 2 cats fighting on the roof, or dog puke cat poop, or whatever the heck that was that pulled up earlier. You see what I'm saying? All right. 2 cats, 1 roof. Okay, that's good. All right. Hey, I'm thinking about buying your course. I've got lots of ideas about multiple passive income things. That's awesome, man. I'd love to see you in there. Speaking about that, since we're all having so much fun, I will create a coupon for you guys during this live stream if you want. It will be for $197. I don't even have it created yet. Just if anybody who's thinking about buying it and hasn't done it yet, and you're here with me on this stream, Let me know if you want me to create you a $197 coupon that's valid until the stream ends. If you want me to, I'll throw that up real quick. And so I'll only do it if there's like 10 people interested. So, all right. Other than that, though, that would be cool, man. Love to see you in there. And yeah, and so you have multiple passive income ideas to keep you busy, which is super cool. And so I'm not sure how far along you are, but always start with one, and get really good at one and then move to the next one. A lot of people try to do too many things too early, right? So start with one, like start with YouTube, then move to, something else, then move to something else. Some people jump around too much and aren't successful in any of them. Have you tried Facebook pages to make money? No, I have my Facebook pages, but I haven't tried to use them to make money. I also haven't messed with Facebook video because I know they have like monetization on Facebook video too, but I've never messed with that, but I would be interested in trying it. What about luxury niche? Is it hard to grow in this niche? No. So let's look. I'm just going to show you guys how I do research. I'm going to pretend I know nothing about any of these niches and just like show you how I would start. So when you say luxury, give me an example. What do you mean by luxury? Like luxury life? Why is this monster on there? That's weird. Go away. So you got to get creative. Luxury. This is how you do research. Top video, 4,000. You see that? You see what I just did? I typed in luxury items and it filled in the rest for me. And I said, and so this is what you do. You type in a couple words dealing with a niche that you're interested in getting into, and then you look, and you can do this with any niche, man. This is how I start any channel that I start. Luxury items not worth the money, right here. Make a video on this. Luxury items not worth the money. 4,000 views. It's the top spot. But it popped up. It popped up, right? So, people type it in. And this can get, 1 million views, right? But it's easy to rank for. 10,000 there, 6,000 there. But there are, 423, right? And this is an actual keyword people type in. Luxury items not worth the money. There is nothing named that except this dude. That's why this dude's in the top spot. This is what I just told you guys. You see that? See that right there? That's why he's ranked in the top spot, because he titled it something people actually type in. Now, if his thumbnail was better, and maybe the video is not very good, right? If his thumbnail was better, I guarantee he would have got a lot more freaking views on this video, right? That's how you do it. That right there. Nothing's too saturated. That's what I want to get across. Nothing's too saturated if you do research. I mean, that took me 5 seconds to figure out. If I made a video like this, I could get it to the top spot with a brand new channel like that. That's awesome. Motorcycle is life. Like Mr. Luxury, most expensive things stuff. I got here late. What'd I miss? This should be up to watch here later. So, it should be up on my channel to watch after it's done. So, yeah. Can you search the channel La Monsta?
Look at the game.
And then, how do you make animated logo intro that you use? I don't really have an intro, do I? So I have that one where it's like you mean the one that like fades black and white and has like my logo pop up? That I just make it right inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. They've got like some some like pre-done like things you can pop in. So I just pop that in, change the colors, and then throw my logo on it. So I don't usually do intros just because I feel like most people just skip them anyway. So where can I find clips that I make compilation videos about that are not reused? Where can I find clips that I can make compilation videos? So you want to find compilation clips somewhere other than YouTube, like Instagram. Yeah, usually I just recommend get them straight from YouTube or stock footage that I showed you, because like you can't really. I mean, you could try like Instagram and stuff like that. Some people do. How about gaming niche? Same sort of thing. It's the same thing I'm showing right here. So pick a game, a certain game. Try to find one that you enjoy playing that is a very small sub niche. So, for example, I like to play iRacing, which is like a sim, like a racing sim game, right? And so that's gaming, right? But it's a really small niche. It's getting bigger, but like a few years ago, you could get a lot of views, and there weren't very many people making videos on iRacing, right? But then you can branch out to games that are harder to rank for later. So start out with doing your research and finding like a kind of unknown small niche game that you enjoy playing. Or another thing you can do is specialize in something. So like if you want to do NBA 2K, specialize in building the best my player builds, or being the guy who does like full season with a certain team, like, you know what I mean? Or if you have a PS5, like I got a PS5 pretty early, and I could have easily made a lot of money just posting some gameplay from PS5, because especially when it first came out, like a lot of people didn't want or wanted to watch like different teams and different players play and see how they look on PS5 and stuff. So like you just upload 2 random teams playing each other and get a lot of views doing that. Or like one example I showed you guys was the Microsoft Flight Sim. Like now it's going to be all gameplays, but before it came out, another thing you could do if you don't want to actually be a person who plays the games, another thing that you can do is actually before games come out, cover news on it. So if you wanted to cover news on like Grand Theft Auto 6 that hasn't even been announced yet, right? But you can just speculate on stuff. So that's something a lot of people do too, is speculate on things, or they just give news on a game that's not even out yet, right? So a smaller game like NASCAR Heat, like before one of those would come out, they would just find everything they could about it, compile it, and then talk over it, and get a ton of views doing that. So that's another thing you could do too. Do deep state related content? Yes, I am. I'm also sad that it's impossible to find. I used to just sit here all day watching that kind of stuff, and now you can't even find it if you want to. So yes, I am sad about that. That sucks. It really does. Trippy, huh? All right. What else you guys got? What other questions? Coming up on an hour here already. What else you guys got? Any other questions? Doing something real quick here, 1 second. Can I use videos that don't have Creative Commons? Yes. This is something people don't understand either. 1 second. All right, so by the way, there is a coupon that I just created, literally just now, for $197. So anybody who's been on the fence and who's been wanting to get it, it ain't going to be $197 anywhere else or again. So if you want to jump in, that'll be up until the stream ends, and then I'm shutting it down. And it's not going to be one of those things where I actually don't shut it down. I'm actually going to shut it down. So $197, you can get it right there, right now. And it'll be done. I'm probably going to be done with this in about 10-15 minutes. So you got until about 10 or 15 minutes from now to jump in. All right, so continuing. Can I use videos that don't have Creative Commons? So the thing with that is yes, and people don't understand that. So if you want to use longer clips, right? If you want to do compilation clips, but you want to do longer videos, like 5-10 minutes of that one clip or whatever, then that's where you want to use Creative Commons. Like, so if if you are not going to do any voiceover and you're not going to do like any editing, right? And you want to be more risky about it, which is what I cover in kind of the Make Money on YouTube Made Easy and YouTube Advanced Masterclass, which you do get with the program, the new program that I have. But so if you're going to do that, then you want them to be Creative Commons, because like, especially legally, you can't just like take a 5 or 10 minute clip and then repost it, right? Because that's, against the law. But if you want to use like a 15, 20, 30-second clip that is not Creative Commons and put that into your video, and you're using it as a transformative work, that's fine. And so I think people don't really understand that line. Which is something I've been wanting to get across in a future video, is that line. So it doesn't have to be a Creative Commons video to use it, right? But if it's going to be a longer clip where you're not going to be within fair use, then it needs to be Creative Commons, right? And YouTube doesn't always even care whether it's Creative Commons or not. So if you post a 12-minute video and you don't edit it at all, you don't use any voiceover, you don't do anything to it at all, and you just repost it, you can still get that video or your channel demonetized or deleted or whatever, because they don't want duplicate content. So you still want to be adding in value whether it's a Creative Commons video or not, which is something I don't think a lot of people understand. So hopefully you kind of get that now. Sweet. Glad to hear you have most of the stuff. All right. What about starting your own personal brand YouTube channel and showing your face? That's a wonderful idea, because, I recommend that the most out of any of them. Because, well, I mean, so if, I don't know if I recommend, so obviously it's the safest way to go, right? It's the safest way to go. If you're good at it, you can grow really fast, for sure. Like, you can get millions of views, subs within, a year. If you're really good at it, like that's what Kevin David did. He was really entertaining and really good at reaching out and doing all that kind of stuff. So it's the safest way to go, for sure. And so if you enjoy it and you're passionate about it and you're actually be able to stay consistent with it, that's great. That's a great way to build a channel. And so if you're not super entertaining, it'll take some time to grow and things like that. And it depends what niche you're doing, again, as well. So where, using other people's other videos, right? And, where you're not showing your face or using your voice or being a personal brand, you have the benefit of being able to pick popular clips to use and make the video entertaining, like through doing all of this kind of stuff, right? So, it just depends kind of what you want to do and how you want to build the channel. But if you have a good idea for a personal brand, I always recommend that. How do you... Okay, I'm going to pin this comment real quick. All right, I'm going to pin that up there just in case, because people have been popping in and out a lot. All right. So any news on some of the hot shot successful peeps inside the Facebook group? Any recent tips from them you can pass on? Let's see what we can find. Or you could just join the Facebook group right now for $195, and you can see exactly what's in the group. All right, let's see if I can find, let's see who's posted recently. Oh, another cool thing, Canva has a remove background now. So I shared that in the Facebook group. Buy it again. Just kidding. All right, let me see. I hate the Facebook group algorithm, the way it like hides stuff so quickly. I posted this like 2 days ago and it's like buried, which is a good thing. That means we get a lot of engagement in our group, right? Okay, there it is. That's crazy. All right, so Canva has a remove background now, which is super cool. Are your first 2 courses still up? I have both, but I haven't been there in a while. They're not up for purchase, so you can still log in, but you can't like buy them. But you do get those courses along with the Tube Monetization Automation program. All right, so Canva on the Pro version has a remove background, which is super cool. So like as you can see here, like it does a way better job and it's 1 click. So this took me like 15, 20 minutes to do, and it wasn't even good. It's crappy. Like look at my finger, look at the hat and all that stuff. This was 1 click, and it's like clean, like it's perfect cutout. So that's a really cool thing I just stumbled across that I shared with the group. It's got 46 hearts on it, which is cute. But then other people were sharing with me things I somehow didn't even know about, like I guess remove.bg. They were saying a lot of people use that to remove backgrounds as well. So a lot of people ask me how to do that. Yeah, so the Canva, it's the paid version, the Pro version. But it did a really good job. Oh, there. Now it's bigger. There you go. Yeah, so you can tell the difference, like mine versus, Canva's. But so remove.bg, my people were telling me that it's free, and that's what they use to do it. Do reaction video YouTubers get monetized if all they do is react? Yeah, they do. You can definitely pass review being a reaction channel and stay monetized. There's tons of people that do that because they're adding in a value. Right, so they're transforming the work. So the work isn't but it's easy. Like that's the thing. Like that's the gold mine when you can find something where you can place things in, whether it's voiceover, face, whatever, just adding some value, but doing it in the easiest way possible, but in a way where it's still easy to go viral. So you don't have to be overly entertaining. Like by 9 to 5, it's really freaking hard for me to go viral because I'm not the most entertaining person that ever lived on camera. Right, and I'm talking about topic, you make money on YouTube without making videos. Like, it's not super exciting stuff, right? Unless you're, really trying to get out of that freaking cubicle, then it might be really exciting for you, as it is for me. I love this stuff, but it's not like a super exciting clickbaity thing, right? So, like, those reaction videos, yeah, it's super easy to, like... Here's one really cool one. So I don't think I ever showed this on my channel. See if I can find it again. This guy. All he does is react to hearing Eminem for the first time. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? So that's all he's doing is reacting. So he's actually playing the whole Eminem song, which is usually hard to get around, right? But he's able to do that because he's reacting to it, right? And this channel is monetized, and this channel has been doing great. 254,000 subs. So yeah, that's because he's adding value because he's reacting, which really just means nodding his head and then talking about a few of the lines that he said in the song, and then adding a little bit at the beginning, adding a little bit at the end. That's literally it. No, I don't have Buy 9 to 5 merch. I didn't know anyone would want any. would anyone want Buy 9 to 5 merch? Let me know. I would have to come up with something cool if I was going to do it. Yeah, but with all these new camera angles and techniques, you're working on it, right? Yes, exactly. I have been working on it. That was kind of one of my things in 2021. I was like, I'm going to work harder at making better videos. And I could hire video editors like some other people do for this stuff, but I don't know. I enjoy doing it myself, kind of. I'm thinking about maybe hiring somebody to do my editing for Buy 9 to 5. See if I can take the channel to the next level. Make a reaction channel to cats fighting on rooftops. There you go, dude. That's like, see, you're listening. You're learning. Yeah. Because now you're doing a reaction video to a very, very small competitive, but some search volume, keyword, that's nice and long tail. There you go. Can you touch that pool table? Why? Are you just wondering? There you go. If you're wondering if it's real, watch my last video. I literally played pool on it in the last video. 2:30 a.m. here. Have to go. Dude, appreciate you stopping by. I remember you emailing me and you told me that it was too late for you, but apparently not. That's cool. I like that the viewers hasn't went down. Looks like live gets a lot more viewership. Can keep viewers a lot better than regular videos. She should be hot. Low cleavage. Just saying. Thumbnails with cleavage. No, you're right. They do go. Actually, today I was looking up something about drywall because I was thinking about like raising the ceiling in my golf sim room, and I typed something about drywall, and literally like the top video was like this hot girl, and you could see her butt in yoga pants like doing the drywall. And it had like over 1 million views, and all the other ones had like a couple thousand. And like comments were turned off for it, but like it got like 1.5 million views, and it was drywall just because there was a butt on it. So you're right. I mean, like for instance, can I use supercar compilation videos that don't have Creative Commons? Is this a good niche? Please. Can I use a supercar compilation videos that don't have Creative Commons in? I mean, yes, if you use small clips of it. Don't post a 10-minute one that you didn't make. And if you do, put voiceover over it or something. Why, Marissa asks, why would you continue to oversaturate the market and earn less money on YouTube by teaching? Because I make literally the same amount per year as I do on YouTube. So that's why. Like, I make $20,000 to $30,000 every single month on YouTube, right? And then I make $20,000 to $30,000 to $40,000 a month on courses. So why would I not do that, right? And it's not oversaturating the market because they're still not beating me in my 3 niches, right? They can oversaturate their whatever niche they want to do, but they're not beating me in the niches that I have. I haven't seen it. So it has not, teaching this to, the 25,000 subs that I have has in no way impacted my ability to make money on my 3 channels, but I'm doubling my income. So I don't understand why people don't realize that, but it's in another income stream, right? So for instance, if, say they deleted all 3 of my channels today, if I wasn't selling courses, I would have what would I have? I wouldn't have another income stream. But I'm selling courses, so now I still would, so I'd still be okay. So I don't understand. Like, no matter what, like, Bill Gates, he's, a multi-millionaire, right? He still looks for ways to double, triple, quadruple his income. He still looks for other income streams, right, to bring in more money. So I don't know, Marissa, why people ask questions like that. Why would I not want to double my income? That doesn't make any sense. And at the same time, I also get to help people out and do things like this, which is fun. So, hope that answers your question. Well, yeah, it can be oversaturated in certain topics, but like before I started teaching this 3 years ago, which if you guys don't know, some of you probably haven't been around for the last 3 years, but I literally started the keyword for Make Money on YouTube without making videos. Like, I was the first person that made it. And so I'm pretty sure, yeah, exactly. F off for data. That's hilarious. So I'm pretty sure that there were a lot of funny cat videos before I started teaching this. And there were a lot of nature sound videos and relaxing white noise sound and all of those sort of things before I started teaching this. So this is just, I'm teaching this to literally, I've had, 7,000, 8,000 students come through the program. I don't think that those people have even made a dent in the 2 billion videos that get uploaded like every single day, or 2 billion hours of video or whatever. I don't think you realize the scale of YouTube and how little impact I have had on it. So, what do you sell your courses on? Yeah, I am. Marissa, you must be brand new. So I teach how to basically use. So I have the whole. Actually, I have it pinned to the top comment. If you want to just click on it, it's got literally everything that I teach on the sales page. But I just teach people how to use other videos to make money on YouTube. By using other videos and adding in your own elements, making it transformative, but doing it in the easiest way possible and still being able to make as much money as possible. If popular niche, not in English, but keywords is English, has 600,000 monthly search with low competition, does it mean people who speak English? Whoa. I'm going to have to read that a couple times. If popular niche that is not in English, but the keywords are in, okay, so the popular niche is like what, Spanish videos, for instance, and the keywords are in English? I don't understand. I can't. So the video's in Spanish and the keywords are in English? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Has 600,000 monthly search with low competition. Does it mean people who speak English search for it? I guess. So send me an example. So they're speaking Russian in the video, but the title is English? That's weird. I don't get that. I guess that means they search for it in English. I don't know. That's a good question. Can I monetize even if I have affiliate links on my videos? Dang, this keeps growing. We're at 81 viewers. This is actually the highest it's been all day. If you haven't liked it yet, please like it. That helps out because I want to know if this video can rank. Because, so help me out by liking it, and we'll see if it can rank. I'm not sure. I've never tried like live streams before, so I'm just trying it out. So like the video, and let's see if this actually ranks for Make Money on YouTube. That'd be sweet. What about quiz channel? Yeah, quiz channels are good, man. I don't know if you guys remember when me and my girlfriend were doing, my fiance, I guess, we're doing, actually, I don't think I ever told you guys that. Yeah, she's my fiance. Anyway, we were trying to find like adult spelling tests, which kind of like quizzes. And so like, there's only like one. Like this guy's the only guy that's done one. Right, so like this one's different. Like it shows you the words, but we want one where they say it out loud, and then they test you at the end. This is like the only guy that does that. One of you guys could literally make freaking spelling tests. Literally make a video just like this guy did, and like literally that's your channel where all you do is freaking read out words. So I just gave you guys a great idea that you can do if you have a freaking cell phone. So there you go. There's an idea for you. And that's why I went on YouTube, because I'm always searching it. And even when I'm not searching it for work, I found this video, but like I instantly know like that can be a really big, easy way to make money on YouTube, right? This video will definitely rank. I'm gonna watch it later too. Sweet. Are your older courses still relevant? Yeah, they're still relevant. You can still make money with them. I still teach you how to get monetized quickly in it. I still teach you how to go viral. I still teach you a lot of SEO tactics and things like that. But, it's just, the tactics and so you can apply those tactics to the new things I talk about, right? So, but as far as actually putting the videos together, right, it's not like the most advisable way to do it in 2021, which is why I made this whole new program showing you all these ways you can transform the content and do it in an easier way. And so everyone that's taken it so far has loved it. Even so, like I've had a ton of people, like a lot of my new people that are in the new program, which is probably, I don't even know, 1,000 by now, are super happy that they bought the newer course, even though they had the last one. So I added in a ton of new stuff, but yeah, the stuff from the old one's still relevant today. Remember, I have this coupon where you can get it for $195. All right, until the stream ends, so it's probably going to be ending here very quickly, and then I'll be shutting it down. So $195, you're never going to find it at that price again. I'm actually going to be moving it up where my competition has theirs, but that's probably going to be the last warning I give you, $195, if you guys want to jump in. So the stream is ranking number 11. Are you serious? Is it really? Because that's crazy if that's true. No, just for you. Did you clear your cookies? Probably not. Try it. It's because you search me and watch my videos. That's why. Paulo, you got to do incognito tab. That's something a lot of people don't do. They'll think that their video is ranked really high, and it's not, because the cookies show you stuff that you look up. Like if I go on like my normal browser where I type in by 9 to 5 all the time and like click on stuff to make sure stuff's the way I want it to look and all that stuff, it'll show me ranking like all my videos up top, right? But then if I go to incognito, none of them are there, right? So, oh, you did? I don't see it. For make money on YouTube? Holy crap. It is. I skipped right over it. It's third? Wow. I'm going to be live streaming every day of my life. You guys better get ready. I'm going to be live streaming every day. All right. Chat rate 4. I don't even know what that means. You guys have been super cool, by the way. I was nervous how this would go. Obviously, when I have my live masterminds, which I used to do this once every 2 weeks, it was really fun. I did it through Webinar Jam. And obviously, people are really nice and all that in there because, they're all my students and they're all paying me for it and all that. So, but this being free and all that, I didn't really know how it'd go, but everyone's been super cool, super nice, super fun. So I appreciate all you guys. The link shows the price is $197. Yeah, that's what I said. That's the discount, $197. Oh, $190. Oh, my pinned comment says, okay, it's $2 more. My bad. Oops. Yeah, I typed $195 because I was talking while I did it. It's $197. All right. Here, let me fix it. All right. Fixed. All right. Go ahead. 20, number 20 when I search. Okay, cool. Can you post the same transformative video on all your 10 channels the same day? I don't recommend it really. I recommend maybe doing a couple. Because I don't know, I used to post 10 videos a day on like my first channel when I first started to grow really fast. And again, this first channel, guys, I don't think you realize, and this can still be done today. That $2 broke me out. This can still be done today. If you know what you're doing, you can literally, I blew my first channel up to $1,000 a day within the first month. All right. And it can still be done today if you know what you're doing. All right. And so what was my point? So yeah, I would post 10 videos a day, right? And I'd put an ad every freaking minute in my videos, and make a lot of money really, really fast, like when I first started. But today, I'm not really sure if like they call it spam now. Like in 2021, I haven't tried to post 10 videos in a day in quite a while. And also, like, so you can try it for sure, because it is really, the more videos you post, the more chance you have of going viral. The only thing is, if you have some subs and stuff like that, like if you're posting so many videos they can't even keep up and watch them, that might be an issue. But like even when I did that, it wasn't really an issue at all. People would watch all of them. So you can post all 10 in a day, or you could just, I would recommend probably, especially if they're transformative videos, just doing one every day. But yeah, if you can do 10 every day. Oh, on all your 10 channels. Oh, I read that question wrong. You were asking 10 videos. You were asking one video on 10 different channels. I wouldn't recommend doing that, because then it's going to look like duplicate content, and it can make all 10 channels look like spam. So I wouldn't recommend posting the same video on a different channel. What would you say are the bad niches to avoid? Trump videos used to be good, but now Trump's banned. Yeah, any of that kind of stuff. A lot of that's common sense stuff, obviously. So, like, one of my niches is, like, politics/conspiracy type stuff. This is one of my 3 channels that I have. And for me, it's okay, and I can... If I had to grow it again, I wouldn't be able to, probably, because everything's blacklisted. So getting found is almost impossible in that niche. So, yeah, politics, conspiracy, YouTube has changed the algorithm so drastically that ranking is basically impossible. If you know what you're doing, you can get suggested, and so that's what I do. And I also have a lot of subs, so it doesn't really matter. But if I had to build it again, it'd be tough. I maybe could, using suggested videos, and you have to be really smart about how you do the titles and the keywords and stuff like that in order to do it. But yeah, that's about the only niche that, like, and obviously, like, violent stuff, right? There isn't a lot of, like, niches where I'm just like, stay completely away, because, like, if you're smart and you can think outside the box, you can win in basically any niche, as long as it's not something YouTube doesn't like. Thank you, Angie. Appreciate that. Biden videos. That's the thing. Their algorithm is so hidden. Like, every news site, like, you can't. That's all they show is news sites, which is kind of annoying. If I use Amazon affiliate links for physical products and I live in Australia, should I use the Australian link or USA or both? Use both. Yeah, use both. Is it worth doing to make top 5 haunted houses? Yeah. Again, think outside the box. I'm probably going to pop off of here soon. It's been over an hour already. And I'm probably going to do these a lot more often, especially if it's literally ranking as high as it is. All 70 of you who are on, please like this video, and we'll see how high we can get it in the rankings. It's a fun test for all of us. And jump into that $197 coupon. It's ending here in about 10 minutes when I get off, and I'm going to shut that down. And if you don't believe me, all I have to do is hit delete coupon, which I'm going to do here in a couple of minutes. So, all right. Couple more questions here. So the top 5 haunted videos, top 5 haunted houses. So, yes. But what I would recommend... Oh, yeah. So here's one thing. You could do it by state. Check that out, bro. See how easy that is? Top 5 houses. You go one step farther, and now you've got in all these different states. So you click in Indiana. Top one's got 177,000 views, so you know there's an audience for it. But come down here, only 6,000 views. It's ranking for 3 months. 10,000 views, and it's a news site. 800. But then this is how small this niche is. Well, there's only 5 videos before you get down to just full-on haunted houses that have nothing to do with Indiana. So if you do it by state and you make these videos well, you do one for all 50 states, right? And you do it well, and you just do your research on Google. I promise you, you do all 50 states, you're going to have a banging channel, bro. And again, I just found that in like 10 seconds by doing this. I can win in any niche, I'm telling you. So that's all you got to do. I would do that. Top 5 haunted houses in every state. That's my advice to you. Do you have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram following if anything was to ever happen to your biggest channel? For my 3 channels, you mean? For my 3 channels, do I have Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram? No, I don't. I should, shouldn't I? I know I should. Winning Tiger Blood. Yes, I should have that. And I recommend you do that. But I have not done that. Yep. All right. I think we're going to jump off here. It's been over an hour. And let me know if you guys enjoyed this and if you'd like me to do more of them. And I can start coming up with presentations and things like that to do. I just wanted to be more kind of active and engaged with you guys. It's been a while since we've done anything cool like this. So I appreciate how many people hopped on here. This has been really fun. It's been really cool. And if you have really good speech to text, can YouTube tell if it's a real person or not? I'm not really sure because I don't work for YouTube, so I don't really know how they know what they know. But I know a lot of people do use it, like realistic ones, and they're usually fine for at least a while. I'm not sure. I'll try to schedule another one. This time I actually know how to schedule it, so I should be able to schedule it a lot better this time. If you don't want to make a brand channel, what is your best recommendation on the type of videos to start with? I recommend voiceovers over compilations every single time. Safer. You can. And the thing is, it's easier to make it more entertaining with voiceover. If you're just doing compilations, right? It's probably not going to be much more entertaining than any other compilation. It's not really going to stand out from any other compilation. If you're doing voiceovers, it all comes down to like the script and what you're saying in the video, and if you're hiring a voiceover, how interesting the voice is. And it's a lot easier to stand out. That's what I said in one of my other videos as well. It's like with another one of the niches that I have, it's actually been a lot more fun. And it's been easier, and my channel's been growing because instead of just kind of doing something similar to everybody else, I'm starting to think outside the box, add an interesting script and an interesting voiceover that actually makes the video stand out. And kind of like what we showed on that one example a little bit ago, where it's like a different story that that hasn't really been covered yet on YouTube. So you can be a lot more creative and stand out and really help grow your channel. I'm going to buy the course tomorrow. Is it updated? Yes, it's updated for 2021 completely. So looking forward for you jumping in. Can't wait for that. Thanks, Jordan. Someday I'll leave my 9 to 5. Leave my 9 to 5. Good. You're the best. Thank you. Do you do your own voiceovers? I usually don't. So I have some people that I like to work with for those. And because obviously I don't have the greatest voice for the niches I'm in. But sometimes if there's a really, 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 really hot, quick, viral topic that is just happened and I need to get it out, I need to get it out right now because I want to be first, right? If there's a very, very new thing that just happened that is going to sweep the world, like when Kobe Bryant's helicopter went down. If you're one of the first ones to get a video out on that, you're going to rank first before everyone starts searching it. And you're going to get a lot of views and make a lot of money that day. So if there's something like that, then I'll just like do a real quick voiceover myself. Or like I said, I don't even always do voiceovers. So if it's something like that, I might just throw up a video I can find real quick. But that's usually if I'm in a time crunch trying to get something out, then I'll do my own voiceover. But that's pretty rare. I'm trying to buy the course. I'd already purchased your monetization program. Yeah. Well, if you already have it, then you already have it. Trying to buy the course, I already purchased it. This is the tube monetization program, so you already have it, so you don't need to purchase it again. All right, so last call on the 197 for the tube monetization and automation program. It's not going to be 197 again, so you can click this link right here. Oh, you have the previous one? Well, it shouldn't be having you log in then. From Teachable, you mean? So you have the Teachable version, and it's asking you to log in? That's weird. This is the Blue Yeti microphone. And I just got this cool little pop filter thing, and this thingy, you guys probably noticed that I just got this. This thing's super cool. It shouldn't be having you log in, Margaret, if you have the Teachable version. Send me an email. Also, if you guys have any questions, you guys can email me. Right there. So, Margaret, send me an email. Send me a screenshot of exactly what it's doing and kind of tell me the story that's going on, and then I'll get you squared away. I just purchased the course, but my account was charged twice. Like just now. Like that just now happened. I'll take a look at it. I will take a look at that. I don't know why you would have gotten charged twice, but I'll take a look at it real quick. Just took advantage. Let's get it. Sweet, dude. Happy to see you in there. Yeah, so to Bert Savage. Can you tell me what your like email was? Just so I know for sure. Because I've had more than one person jump in. Quite a few, actually. Yeah, quite a few people jumped in. I don't see your, like, so what's your email? Anyways, this is customer service stuff that's boring for everybody else. So, shoot me an email to ByteSavage. Let me know what your account was, account email. That's the first time I've ever heard of a double charge through this Kajabi, so that'd be weird. Last call on the 197. I'm going to shut this down real quick. If anybody is currently doing it right now, let me know because I'm going to hit delete coupon here in a second. And Jordan is now stuck in support mode. Yeah, I'm always in support mode, bro. I purchased, but I didn't get an email. You should. You be patient. Be patient. Live is not. Be patient. You'll get an email about 2 minutes. Also, it should have you logging in. Just click the button. It literally, as soon as you check out, it says click here to access course. Then you click on it, and then you access course. But you'll get an email here in a few minutes. And so any other questions? I'm going to shut down this coupon here, 197, last call. Thanks a lot for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate it. Hopefully you all enjoyed. There was 69. There's 69 in here now. There's been up to 81, 82, which was super cool. The microphone, I just answered that. Blue Yeti. Sorry, quickly annoyed after I do this all day. Tech support. Yeah, I just joined live. What is the coupon for? So the coupon's for 197. So you get the course 2 monetization automation program along with all the bonuses for $197. So right now it's selling for $347 is what the price is right now, and you're getting it for $197. So you're literally getting a coupon of whatever 347 minus 197 is. You're getting $150 off right now is what you're getting. So that's what it's for. More cleavage on future thumbnails. There's your big takeaway, guys. Your big takeaway is what he just said. When are you getting married? It'll be in the next, we're doing like early fall next year, or this year, I guess now. All right. I'll send you the email. Sounds good. Awesome. I bought your YouTube course cheapest one 2 or 3 years ago. Do I have to update it, or is it already updated? Here, let me tell you what. So let me pull this up real quick here. A lot of people ask me this, so I'll help you out with this real quick. So it looks like the rest of this is just going to be support, which is cool. So this is a video that will explain everything that's different about this course than the other course. So that video right there will explain everything different about this course, 2 monetization automation program, than the last courses of Make One on YouTube Made Easy and YouTube Advanced Masterclass. So watch through that video. It's about 26 minutes long. It explains everything that's different. But yes, I would recommend updating, and a ton of students updated, and they were all extremely happy that they did, and they're having a lot more success now than they were before. All right. Any other last questions, guys? We're going to hop off here. We're down to 62 viewers and 1,003 playbacks. Average watch time, 529. I don't understand how that could be because our viewers have stayed constant pretty much this entire time. Anyway, I was able to purchase. Awesome. I'm glad to hear you were able to purchase. Awesome. Sounds good. Any other last questions before I jump off here? Probably not. All right. This is dragging on long enough. I'm out, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll probably do this again like next week. This has been really fun. Once again, I want to thank you all for stopping by, asking a lot of good questions. Start brainstorming some new questions, new things you guys want to discuss and talk about with me, and we can do that next time I do this, which will probably be in a week or so. Good luck to everybody on that $500 Amazon gift card. If you haven't gotten involved yet, make sure you do. So subscribe, hit the bell, and on that last video, and then shoot me an email with the 5 code. And those 5 codes, by the way, the reason I did that is because I was trying to come up with a creative way to get longer retention, right? And so if you have to find the keywords throughout the video, you have to stay till the end because you can't find the keywords any other way. So it's kind of just a cool thing I wanted to try, not only just to give you guys an awesome giveaway, but also to test out kind of how that would impact retention rates. So just something I thought would be fun to do there. So good luck to all of you on that. We'll do the drawing here next time I put out a video. Not sure when that'll be yet. Once again, thank you everybody for stopping by. Have a good night. God bless everybody, and have a good one. And we'll be shutting down that 197 coupon here in a couple minutes. So I'll give you one last chance to kind of check out here, and then that'll be it. So we'll do this again here soon. Thanks a lot, everybody, for being cool. Not one mean comment, not one hate, not one troll, nothing like that. So I appreciate all of you. Everyone that stopped by, you guys were all super cool about it, so I appreciate it. All right, have a good night.